Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a vegan quinoa salad with kidney beans and a chili-lime dressing. The salad is hearty, delicious, quite easy to make, so let's get to it. So I'll show you the ingredients I'm going to use. I have a bag that's just from Costco, tri-colored quinoa. So it's just black, red, and white quinoa grains. And basically the nutritional value is the same for all the colors. The red and the black tends to be a bit more chewier, so it stands up well in a salad. You cook it the same way, so I'm going to use that. This gives you a lot of the fiber and protein. And instead of dried beans, because I don't have any that I've cooked, I'm going to just use a can of organic kidney beans. Lots of fiber and protein in that. Then the other ingredients are some cherry tomatoes that I've washed, cucumber, red pepper, I've got half a red onion, parsley, and then for the dressing it's going to be lime juice, a little bit of olive oil, some chili, some coriander and cumin, and then also a little bit of maple syrup to sweeten it. Alright, so let's get chopping. Alright, first things first, I'm going to grab the quinoa. So we'll start with the bed of quinoa. So I already cooked it and it's cooled down. I'm just going to put it in my bowl here. I'll just drain my kidney beans. Alright, so I've got my beans here. I've rinsed them off. I'm just going to add them right to the salad. So they're all in there. And basically then I'm just going to build on this salad. I'm going to get rid of some of this water that I've got on here. One of the things I started doing I wish I had the date when I became a vegan, but basically I stopped eating a lot of animal products, and I never called myself a vegan, but everything that I learned about brain health and preventing Alzheimer's and dementia talked about limiting the amount of animal products. So I started cutting things out. And I thought it was going to be so hard. I didn't have a problem cutting out meat, but if you talked about cheese, that was my downfall. I didn't drink milk anymore as an adult, but what I did do is I had cream in my coffee, like coffee cream. Here in Canada, we call it half and half. So I didn't know how I was going to give those up. So I wouldn't have called myself a vegan, but I started eating a lot more plants and vegetables and fruit, and I didn't eat meat anymore. So what happens because of that, my family, I have 2 boys and a daughter, and my husband. The only other person that was vegan in my household was my daughter. So the guys all ate meat, and we ate basically here I go with my fingers. We ate the traditional North American diet where it seemed like there always had to be some kind of a meat thing on the table when you're cooking dinner, and all the sides were the vegetables and the potatoes or the rice or the pasta. So we were in that mindset that you had to have that meat always on the plate. So what I would do when I started out, I would cook all that for them, and then I would just eat all the vegetables and whatever the sides happened to be. So I started making the sides a lot heartier and a lot more nutritious and more proteins and things like that. So that's when I started incorporating things like this type of a salad. And so it wouldn't be just steamed veggies on the side always. It was more of a big dish of vegetables with a good dressing, so that when I ate it, it was enough of a meal for me that I didn't feel like I was missing out. So that's what I started to do. And to be honest, nobody in my family noticed. I don't even think I talked to them about it too much. I started cooking like that, and I would just eat all the good, nutritious vegetables that were on the side and the salads. So when you make a meal like this, whether or not you're just trying to eat more vegetables, or if you want to try doing a plant-based diet, everybody knows that having more vegetables in your diet is a good thing. It doesn't matter what you call yourself, as long as you increase your intake of healthy, good plant foods. When you do things like this, It not only is good for your body, but it also tastes good. You can make things super simple, but so that they taste good and have a lot of flavor. Increasing your intake of these really colorful vegetables can only benefit you. I started doing that, adding more vegetables, eating only the vegetables that I cooked on the side, and everybody else was eating the meat, and I was still cooking it for them. Eventually, though, what happened was that cooking meat started to gross me out. I just couldn't do it anymore. So I haven't done that in a long time, and now whoever's here, if it's my husband or my son, they'll cook the meat. So I don't really have to worry about having something with meat for every meal. My husband's thankfully loves vegetables and loves eating healthy, but he still likes to have some chicken or some fish or some steak, and he'll do that himself, but he's happy to eat anything that I make like this, so it's a good thing. This is a huge bunch of parsley. I made the mistake of one time I made a salad, and because I know that the stems are really flavorful and have a lot of nutrients in them, but if they're really woody like this, nobody wanted to eat them, and I obviously didn't dice them up small enough, so they weren't happy with me. So I'm just taking out these big honking branches like that. That's huge. I don't think they'd appreciate it as much as I would. Adding whether you like parsley or cilantro is a good thing because it's green, it has lots of vitamins in it and minerals. Let me just chop this up a little bit smaller. I find that when I chop it up small like this, then you can find all the really thick branches easier and pull them out. I'm calling them branches. Okay, I think that's good. Here is the salad. I haven't tossed it yet. The next thing we're gonna do is make the dressing. Do you cook for your family? If you add things like this, like the beans and the quinoa, then this is an excellent side dish, as well as it could be the main, along with something else. It's got protein, it's got fiber, it's got all kinds of vitamins and all the colorful vegetables. You're not lacking at all when you have this. So the reason I'm doing the lime dressing is it tastes good with chili, and also I'm going to use the zest of the lime to give it really a lot of emphasis on the lime, and the sweetener will be the maple syrup, just a little bit, because it'll be like a sweet lime chili dressing. It's quite good. Adding the rest of the salad dressing, because I like lots of dressing on mine. Okay, that's it. I made the salad. Now, if you cook for your family and you want to start incorporating some more veggies into their diet, make yourself a hearty salad like this so that you can just eat this, and even your family might try some and enjoy it, and then they'll be getting all these good nutrients in. Let me just have a little taste. I say it's tasty, but I've been eating this. Probably this is my third bowl in a couple of weeks that I've made of it, because it's that good. It's so good. I like it because of the lime. It's so good and summery. For such a heavy type of salad, it's perfect because of the citrus for summer. All right, so that was it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I make videos every week, so subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more. Hope to see you next week. Have a great day and a great week and stay safe. Thank you. Bye.